I'm Atalanta Xanthe. I was born in London and I make paintings, drawings and sculptures. For me, getting the Chubb Fellowship is kind of the biggest thing that's happened yet, so it feels like a real pivot point in my life. I really loved sort of old master paintings, and I wanted to know, a little bit about how they made them and how I could make my work look more like that. So the Academy was the perfect place for me to learn that kind of skill. What a perfect fit the Academy was, to be surrounded by people who share my passion. Most of my work is fairly narrative, a story from my childhood or from my family sort of generates the picture for me. So I love the 14th century Italian art, I like lots of German wood carving, and these all kind of get blended up together to sort of create a sort of almost like a mishmash aesthetic. Every time I learn a technique, it's like a new door being opened. So this year I learned relief sculpture and I learned much more printmaking than I had before. And it's like with each different material, they carry new sort of, looks and smells with them almost. And you kind of sort of think, oh, this idea would fit this medium. Some ideas come as paintings, some ideas come as drawings. When I think about the most striking sort of visual experiences I've had, many of those come from watching plays or watching the opera. The further away you are from the stage, the more incredible the experience becomes because you're looking into this tiny box. Almost by being so small, it becomes much more magical. Got me thinking about what I could do to make sort of stage-like works. A lot of my work is a little bit gloomy. I think sort of humour creeps in as a way of kind of counteracting that. As a Chubb Fellow, I'll be allowed to give critiques to students. The fact that people will now be, officially asking me to give them feedback on their work is really exciting, so I can't wait for that bit in particular. I'm looking forward to continuing to make work that's ambitious in its kind of complexity and technical development. So for me, it's really unlocked a key to a kind of art career that I don't think I could have gotten off the ground for several years if I hadn't had this opportunity. So, thank you guys.